Hello, welcome to this video. So you join me walking up Chalk Pit Lane. I'm heading up to a really lovely viewpoint at the top, which is called the Trundle. And honestly, I've just been, this morning I was kind of doing a task for a job application. And then since then, for a few hours, I literally just was faffing around doing nothing. So I thought I'm gonna come and take myself on a walk, and no regrets. It's a lovely sunny day today, which it hasn't been. It's been chucking it down with rain, even though it's July. So yeah, I thought just come and make the most of it. Something I'm really trying to work on at the moment is not being so much of a perfectionist. And I know that's that really annoying thing that people say to what's your weakest, what's your biggest weakness in an interview question. But that's not saying that I do everything perfectly. It's just saying that I expect that of myself, and it only leads to feeling disappointed and feeling like not doing enough all the time. So I'm trying to kick that in the butt and just move on to having a healthier level of expectation for myself. So how I'm kind of doing that is I'm trying to put more effort and energy into my YouTube channel at the moment. And when I say more effort, I just literally mean picking up the camera and recording, rather than having this unreasonable high expectation of what creativity needs to look like. I'm really enjoying it. I'm really enjoying kind of documenting my life in a bit more of a carefree way. And obviously there's the highlights that are lovely to record, but also just the uncertainty and all of the kind of mess that my life feels like it is at the moment. I'm not saying it's a mess, but just there's nothing that's really feeling like it's moving forward. So somewhat feels like a mess. But this just feels like a nice project to work on, and I'm enjoying it. It's good. Another reason why perfectionism is not working out for me is that it means that I just don't start anything until I feel like I can't be getting it wrong, or can't make any mistakes while doing it, especially with something like YouTube, where you're literally posting yourself on the internet. It feels like you really can't make any mistakes and you can't get it wrong. It has to be the best version of everything. And yeah, that just means that I don't do anything and I don't do it, which obviously is not going to lead to being better at something. So I'm trying to embrace being somewhat of a beginner. I say that somewhat because I feel like I've been making videos since I was literally 11 in my back garden, but beginner at this kind of vlogging style, and I am out of breath because I'm walking up a hill. It's kind of the energy that I'm trying to adopt with everything in my life at the moment. It doesn't have to be the perfect job, it just needs to be a job to get me going. I don't have to be the perfect version of myself around my friends. I can be vulnerable and express how I'm feeling a bit more honestly. I don't have to be this perfect daughter. Maybe you relate, maybe you don't, who knows. Sometimes I just try and remind myself that I jumped out of a plane. So if I can do that, I can do anything. Because that was literally the most terrifying thing I've ever done in my life. That's where I'm headed. I just absolutely love being in nature. There's nothing quite like it. I just feel so much calmer, so much more myself, and it's just nothing like it. It's so good. And hopefully I'm moving to London in September, which is really exciting, but still needs to happen. But anyway, one of the things that I'm most aware of at the moment is that even though moving to London has been my goal for so long, I'm kind of nervous about only having city space. And I know that London's quite a green city, which is one of the reasons I love it so much, but it is kind of this is going to be interesting because I've grown up in a village. I went to uni in Nottingham, which is quite a green city. There's lots of parks, so I guess part of me is London. That's going to be interesting in terms of green space, feeling a little bit claustrophobic, feeling a bit trapped in. I think secretly what I really like is literally being fully alone and just having all this open space. What seems like to myself pretty ideal. And I'll let you guess whether I'm an introvert or an extrovert. So we've come all the way up here. Chichester is further beyond, and then you can see out to the sea. So nice, I love it. Super windy up here, so hopefully you can hear me, but I've made it to the top. It's the best view ever up here. I love it so much. And yeah, just taking it in. We did it, we got out the house. Back down now. That was so lovely, and I probably was speaking over the wind at the top, but I so nearly just didn't want to come out of the house at all today. And honestly, I was going to go for like a little half an hour walk and ended up coming out for about, well, it's now 2 hours and I'm only just heading back. I think I'll get the bus part of the way back, but I've got to walk down to the road. It's so easy not to do something. It's so easy just to stay in and faff around and sit on the sofa. And life's too short, you know, gotta get out there. So yeah, I'm very glad I did that today. Feels like summer. I'm very happy about it. But thank you for watching, and I hope you're enjoying the kind of video diary, very spontaneous style of videos, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.